Time to figure out now for the fun part. Here, you'll create a coach of your own or select an existing one. If your plan is to, now is time to choose your coach's archetype. Your starting choices are motivator, recruiter, and tactician. What's most important to you? Maximizing player development, acquiring new talent, or putting your team in the best position to win? Congratulations. It's time to sign your first coaching. Welcome to Kennesaw, Georgia, in the greater Atlanta area and home to the Owls of Kennesaw State, where these fans have been eagerly anticipating this one all week. What an exciting matchup we have in store for you this afternoon, built around the pageantry, tradition, and everything that makes college football great. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Akron Zips, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Akron's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Bringing the heat. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. The Zips will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. The Owls offense has the ball for the first time. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down. He started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position one, objective number one today. Protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
Had it right in his hands in the middle of the field, and it trickled to the ground. It'll be 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Just needs a crack to get a return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. To the air, it's Finley. Quickly complete.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Zips come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. He'll pull it on the read. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Polk. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. The give on the inside. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The Zips are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Newell.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the game.
And the Zips have it with a 1st and 10. They think there's room to run to the right here. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Finley. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Just about the time the quarterback got the snap, that dude was in his mustache.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry in the backfield. Got him to the ground before he could even think about getting the laces and trying to get the ball out of his hands.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Zips! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders. 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays. Or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
Getting ready for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Tennessee managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. And they'll be singing from the top of Rocky Top after this one, no matter the final score. Going to be very interesting to see what the fallout from this one is, because as we know, you can't lose games in the SEC like this without some blowback.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Quarterback on the keeper. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Williams will pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. 1st down, 10 yards to go. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Across the 45. Lots of running room. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Line getting set on 2nd down. Entertaining 1st quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. The play-action fake. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. The Zips will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game, and early in this one, they're having issues again keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the ground. Punches ahead. They'll give him a yard to the 13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. He'll keep it himself. He stopped at the 15. Not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. And the Zips decide to punt it away. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll give it to the back. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. And the pass goes incomplete, but the flag is down, and this one might be on the offense. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. He's got it again. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Now facing a 3rd and long. Williams looking for a man. Finds his man. It's Moss. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. They've got the screen set up. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Fires to the tight end. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. The Zips will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Here's the handoff. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Williams will pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Leaves it with the back. And he works his way forward and finally down at the 15. And the Zips come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Second down, he'll throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Newell. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. The Zips are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Showing the arm straight down the left side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
And the Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Finley. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Finding open areas. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. The Zips line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Temple is getting dominated today, and you know, the folks in Philly deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 28 to Oklahoma. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Pressure coming. He'll pull it down and run. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to throw. It's Finley. Oh, they're after him. He's open on the right. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. He makes a catch. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say this has been a fun watch so far in Kennesaw. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Fifth Third Bank Stadium.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And now on second down for this offense. Off play action. Here's a heat. Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Williams looking for a man. The quick out. Wide open spaces. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Bullock. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Kennesaw State right back to work. On the move. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. Good right down the boulevard. And that's going to give us a tie ball game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking for a crease. It's Curry. Got the first down. Looking for more. Oh, a lot of space. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Akron. And that one will give him the lead.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
That makes the score Akron 17, Kennesaw State 10.
That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. They'll leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Moss. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Williams will pass. Firing to the right, complete. He's loose. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. This time they'll go to the running game. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Moss.
And the slant is really a difficult route to defend against if you're a DB in man coverage, especially when you have no help on the inside. So if you're the offense and you continue seeing that coverage, you might as well keep attacking it just like that.
He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Never a doubt. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Power football with the run. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. And the Zips can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give is to Williams. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's Finley. Grabbed over the middle, it's Adams. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. The Zips want to pick up the tempo.
And that's good enough for a first down.
If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. down will open up the final period. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Makes the grab. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Motion from the wideout. Pulls it and fires to the left. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. And the Zips look to do some damage in the red zone. Give to the running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. 4th down and a field goal is not going to help much. They'll try to keep the drive alive by converting here. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. It's 24-13. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Temple is getting dominated today, and you know, the folks in Philly deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 24 to Oklahoma. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Williams looking for a man. Fires on the move. Snagged in the middle. It's Bullock. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll pull it down. Turning it on. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Kennesaw State coming out with another 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Moss. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th. Makes a grab past the marker. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in...
Turning on the Jets. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. Kennesaw State right back to work. Quarterback running on the draw. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Williams will pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
So the first part of the job is done. They got the touchdown. Now for the 2 to make it a field goal game. They'll run play action. Under fire. Trying to get the 2. Here comes the heat, and down goes the quarterback, and they won't be able to get any closer with the 2-point try.
24, Kennesaw State, 19.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. First play of the drive wants to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Newell. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Zips can really attack on this 2nd and short. The handoff, keep working on that clock. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Might as well give it to him again. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now on first down from the 43. The give to the back. And a good solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Looking for space, it's Curry. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here for David Pop.
10.